sewn in the lining of her coat. Verses, sonnets, and prose, and she knows it's all just ribbons and bows. Some rhymes are harder, sometimes it shows, I suppose. Sewn in the lining of her coat. Verses, sonnets, and prose, and she knows it's all just ribbons and bows. Some rhymes are harder, sometimes it shows, I suppose. Rain falling in the middle of the day. Blue skies fading to gray. Whisked away. She sets off with words to explain all of the places her heart's been since dawn yesterday. Calm, walking down the street she's on. Aimless, wandering and strong. Life moves on. One moment here and we're gone. Come round to find out it's been a song all along.
We are back. Hey, welcome back to the living room, everybody. Thanks for coming back with us.
Yes.
We're still here, and we're going to do a whole nother set for you now.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll be some music that you enjoy, and we enjoy playing all this music a lot, so it's really fun that we get to do this.
Thanks for being here with us. I don't think there's any business we need to go over or anything like that.
No, there's no announcements.
Yeah.
We're just kind of doing our job, and if you want to join us, we're happy to have you with us.
We're looking at the back of an iPhone and a ring light.
Yeah, I am not a robot.
Yeah.
I am a human.
Yeah. I mean, please mark every picture that has a crosswalk in it, and make sure that you're not a robot.
I gotta say, those. I might be a robot because I'm not very
Yeah,
good
sometimes
I'm not very
you
good
look at those things and you're like, wait, is that a corner of a crosswalk? I mean, it could be a cross.
The buses are the ones that get me. It's like, that's an RV or is it a bus?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well,
We're
maybe
never
we're
gonna,
already
we're never
robots.
gonna beat the robots.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get back into it.
Let's do it. All right.
1, 2, 3.
You cut all your ties, foolish or wise, are you falling? Something out there pulls you to dare and it's calling. Don't know how to go, even though it's calling. Pleased with your plans, ring in your hand, soon you're crawling. Play safe in a cave, call yourself brave, but you're stalling. Is it all a show? Don't you know? Oh, you're stalling. You may be pinned, trapped by the wind down some quarry. You may be surprised, there are more than two sides to a story. And you never know. Here we go. Oh, the story. All that's been claimed, the weight of the blame you can bury. So leave what's been said, what you don't shed, you will carry. You've cut all your ties, foolish or wise, now you're falling. Something out there pulls you to dare, yeah, it's calling, calling. Don't know how to go, even though it's calling.
so much fun. Oh, I love that song. Where'd that even come from, Sam? Do you remember?
It came from somewhere in the Midwest. I think I ordered it. It took 3 or 4 days to get here. Yeah.
You don't remember the kernel of the idea that began it?
I guess the kernel was just, well, it often starts with the music, and it was...
You're playing around with time signatures.
Yeah, and that song goes back and forth between 5/8 and 4/4,
Right.
and so the music started first, and then I think that first line, "You cut all your ties, foolish or wise.
Are you falling?
Are you falling?" Came, and that sort of, I don't know that was on my mind or what, but it kind of took its lead from that line, and then which is usually how it works, whether it ends up being the first line in the song, but the music more often than not seems to influence where the lyrics go.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. That harmony one, that part for the harmony, I don't know, maybe it's a pretty straightforward harmony, but it came very quickly, and I love it. I love singing that harmony. It's so much
a great
fun.
harmony.
It's kind of floating on top of that churning kind of groove of the song.
Yeah. All right.
Well, here we are. We're going to do some more music for you. We're going to do another old one. This one we've been doing with Bruce and Dylan as well.
And it's been so much fun hearing this song in its most recent version.
Yeah. Hey, are you getting our newsletter? If you aren't, please sign up for our
Yeah,
newsletter.
good idea.
We are increasingly dependent on the newsletter to get people in the know about what our shows are coming up and what we're doing, and if we're going to release any music or whatever it is that we're doing. Because the social media algorithms are difficult. Some of you may be seeing it, some of you may not be, and we can't really...
We have
don't
no
any
control over
that, right?
Yeah.
So if you if you really are interested in following us, please sign up for our email list, our newsletter. We do it about once a month.
Yeah.
And
you can sign up on our website. It's
Yeah.
very easy to do, and it really, like Megan said, it is our most direct contact with all of you, and because we can't battle the Zuckerbergs. And
I mean, I would put him in a ring with me.
Yeah.
I would absolutely win.
Yeah.
100%, right?
And just by saying that on Facebook, we're also on YouTube right now, though, of course. Hi, you YouTube folks.
Hi, guys.
But by saying that, we're probably getting buried because there's probably some alert
Undoubtedly.
that's saying Zuckerberg was
I can't be the only one who said that.
who was just insulted. Bury that duo. So anyway,
even more than they are buried already.
Yeah. But here we are. Nonetheless, we didn't say hi to the folks on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, hello there.
Hiya.
Hiya. We eventually, we'll probably do another Instagram at some point live.
Yeah, for sure.
What's funny is, if you don't know this, landscape is fine on Facebook and YouTube.
In fact, it's preferred.
It's preferred, and Instagram loves that vertical. So when we were trying to do both,
it was
we
hard.
realized we had to be scrunched up
we were like this. Yeah, it wasn't fun. And I kept having to pull Sam over to me, and it was not fun.
Yeah.
So we said, you know what, we're not going to do Instagram this time, but we will do it again eventually. Maybe we'll do just an Instagram, see what happens.
Right.
I don't know.
Veronica has 2 personal comments.
Okay, yay.
He says, let's be honest, memory is not one of Sam's strongest suits.
Memory? No, it's not. No, it's not a strong suit.
And he says, by the way, great hair, Smith.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. You guys are the greatest. Thank you so much,
I
Veronica.
love that. Compliment, insult. That's cool. That's
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
I guess it's not an insult so much as just stating
just
of
stating
a
a
fact.
fact.
Yeah. Sorry, what are we talking
You
about?
have great hair too. You have great hat.
Don't patronize me.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
freshly covered this town. Lying awake, cold restless thoughts have gathered around you and tied you in knots. Tired and lonesome, lost as a ship whose compass is broken, whose sails are all ripped. Madeline, Madeline, close your eyes and sleep again. Ain't no way forward, but you can't just turn back. After discovering paradise cracked, shells full of wisdom, gathering dust. The words on the pages seem bankrupt and bust. Read all the poets, written some tunes, but sought inspiration alone in your room, chasing a fatal American dream, as false as a lover, a broken heart fiend. Madeline, Madeline, close your eyes and sleep again. Ain't no way forward, but you can't just turn back. After discovering paradise cracked, you spent all your money on schemes that went south. They lived and they died on the edge of your mouth, desperately searching, spinning a line, but circumstance curses you most of the time. Why don't you change something, shake off the rust? If there ain't no one here but yourself you can trust. Madeline, Madeline, close your eyes and sleep again. Ain't no way forward, but you can't just turn back. After discovering paradise cracked, Madeline, Madeline,
Yeah.
Nice.
There you have it. Anyone new out there we need to...
Dawn Stevens joined us.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
Dawn.
Dawn.
Dawn and Sharon.
She just was out at an 80th birthday celebration.
Wow. Oh, that must have been fun. See, that is something to celebrate. I think, yeah. If you make it to 80, you gotta pull out all the stops.
And
I-
Pickles is with us.
Pickles! Hi, Pickles. I love you. Beautiful. Well, here's something I'd like to ask people to comment on. In that spirit, you don't have to play this game if you don't want to, but if you're inclined, what kind of things in 2025 do you want to make happen? And if you feel like sharing those things, hopefully the good things. If you want to do something bad, don't tell us about it. But if you want to do something good, some kind of positive thing that you want to see happen in 2025 that you have control over, that you can do, go ahead and share it. I'll share mine. I want to start a garden consulting and coaching business, and also create a Substack on gardening and how it relates to creativity. And I want to write about it because I've always wanted to write about creativity and gardening and how they are somehow really connected for me. So, and I always thought it would be fun to share that with people. So anyway, tell me what your passions are. Are you going to learn a new language? Are you going to make a new friend? I don't know.
It could also be humble. You could be like, I'm just trying to get through till
No, that's
next
fine
Tuesday.
too. Oh my goodness, that's absolutely fine. But whatever you want to share, whatever you want to share.
Yeah, that's great.
Robert Stoltz is joining.
Hey, Robert.
Oh, cool. Hey, Robert.
I have to say, I want to say a big thanks to Doug Walter. I know he's not here yet, but he'll be here later when he watches this later. Doug Walter, Robert Stoltz, who else did it? Oh, Dylan Votto, of course, did it too, and our friend Kelly, who all sent us videos. When I asked for I was just wondering what people felt about the new album. All sent us videos of themselves talking about either their favorite song on the new album, or how the album kind of touched them, how it made them feel, or a story about the new album that they wanted to share. They all did little like selfie videos and sent them in, and we are going to share those at some point. But hey, if you want to join in the fun, if you have anything to say about the new album, we're going to keep calling it new until there's another new one. So you might as well get used to it.
Yeah. Well, and it's also, it's part of what's so cool about these shows, but in those video testimonials of, you put music out there, you
Kelly
spend all
Rains,
this
I
time.
should say her last name, Kelly Rains. Yeah.
You put all this time in and you make the music and then you put it out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're lucky that we play a good amount of live shows and we get to hear some of that response. But you never know what people are thinking. And, it's easy to kind of go, oh, I guess that's out in the world now and it's floating out on the wind. But hearing some of these specifics really is inspiring.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for sharing those.
Thank you, all of you, for making that happen.
Yeah.
And if you want to join in, all you got to do is do a selfie video and then send it to our email at meisnerandsmith@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And we'll do the rest.
Yeah.
And also give us permission, obviously, to share that video.
Yeah.
We don't want to do it without your permission. So.
But you could send it to us and say, I'd rather this not be public.
Oh, that's fine
and that
too.
would be
I
totally
didn't
cool
think of that.
too.
Yeah. We don't have to share everything.
Yeah. Dear God, please.
And you could always use Dropbox, it's an hour lecture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dropbox, right? For the big files, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It was a good day, breaking all the rules. Sadie lit the firecrackers, first to dare, and I was first to run. Crimson hair, rival in the sun. Sadie said, don't listen when they tell you that you're just a little girl. Skinned my knees, tore my new blue jeans, climbing over fences when it suited us to feel a bit more free. Good day, showing off them fool boys, doing all the things they said weren't for us, they just weren't meant for girls. Crooked smile, freckles cross her nose, made up constellations, told me all the places we were bound to go. We drop in to every church in town, peeked in through the stained glass window, tried to find the one God hung around. Northern lights slung across the sky, the banks of Lake Ontario, silver green reflecting in our eyes. We'd our pledge right there on the shore, swore we'd never let them win. Stars came spilling down over our heads. Sunlight spills across my table, bright and cold as steel. Sunrise, I am trying to remember, were those dreams or real? All my words fall shy of a rival, still my heart can feel. I kept my word, I never let them win. Sadie's been inside my head, whispering in my ear all this time. Sadie's been inside my head, whispering in my ear all this time.
Sadie? And what's the
Oh.
backstory?
Oh.
Oh, if you didn't hear that, the question was from Lorena about who is my Sadie and where did it come from? Is that?
And what's
Background.
the backstory?
Oh, what's the backstory?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think there is one Sadie for me. I think there is.
Typical.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Well,
No, I like
that's
that.
just to say that I've had people like that throughout my life, who I look back and realize, wow, that was I'm who I am because of that person, and I'm not trying to be evasive like there, but a lot of these songs they don't come from a single starting point. So to me, I have a few friends that were like that, and both male and female, really, and everything in between. So there wasn't really one person, but it came more from a feeling of looking back of years in my life when I was young and realizing how formative some of my relationships were, that some of them were only, a few months, maybe 1 year in elementary school, or even sometimes I think even just one experience with a person and a shared experience. So there isn't one person, but the backstory of that song was that I really wanted to write a song about those kinds of friendships or relationships that happen when you're really young and maybe only exist when you were young. And as you get older, you can look back and go, wow, I chose paths in my life because of those experiences, and I'm standing here because of those experiences. But I also wanted to write about the relationship of two young girls who live in a world, at least still in this world, but in the world of the song, very much so, in a world that was saying that girls can only do certain things, boys can do most everything. Although I'd also say that there are things that boys shouldn't do either.
Sure.
And that's limiting in its own way.
Absolutely.
And so I wanted to write specifically about that friendship of two young girls, one of whom sort of inspires the other to not listen to those voices that say that you're limited in what you can do because of your plumbing or who you identify as. And so that's really where the kernel of this song came from. And then I took bits of, things I invented, and then, the line about the going to all the churches in town and trying to find the one where God hung around came from a story that my older sister Jessie told me about when she was growing up in Oregon and going to all these churches as a young girl, not because her family was part of those churches, but because she just as a little girl in a
curious.
tiny town in rural Oregon, she was curious about these places that people went to every week. And that innocence and that curiosity always stuck in my mind. I always wanted to put that in a song. And so it came out in Sadie's song.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, thanks for that question.
Cool. All right.
Facebook has a Germanic translation of that and calls it the one got hung around, like mein Gott.
Oh, when it does the auto.
Oh, when it does the
Yeah.
subtitles, right.
Yeah, I have seen some of the auto
Yeah.
auto subtitles.
Forget about Tamil
for some of
it can't handle that one.
Yeah, some of the lines. I think,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
I hope people aren't thinking that I wrote that.
Yeah. All the lyrics are on the website. Actually, we have to.
Mm-hmm.
We have to put the new lyrics up
Yeah.
there still, but. All right. Yeah. Or do you want to do?
Oh yeah.
Let's do that first.
Which?
Let's do.
Oh, we totally skipped that,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Well, let's do upside. Yeah.
Do you want to switch them, or which do you want to do?
Upside into.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Finely oiled machine.
Scripted.
strange as it sounds, you'll pull your soul from the tether and lift off the ground. Don't tread the trail of a failure others believe. Steer clear just like a sailor judging the seas. Maybe you're falling, maybe you're falling down, baby you're falling. Maybe you'll crawl to higher ground. Bogged down, stuck in the middle, shackled and tied. Sometimes life's just a riddle, but answers arise. I know it feels like drowning, the questions and fear. Trust now, the pressure pounding will soon disappear. Maybe we're falling, maybe we're falling down, baby we're falling. Maybe we'll crawl to higher ground. Stand in the sun. See now the darkness fading, so shrug off the gloom. Deep down, hope is waiting. Better make room.
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 child's chased away. These young days won't stay. One day we'll be as old as the stars. Yes, and perhaps we already are.
Yeah.
When you were playing Upside, Amber Clinton Smith said, "Hearing you two sing brings me great memories of Papa Doug and Grammy."
Oh.
Doug and Jody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
have such great memories of
Thank you
playing
for-
music for Doug and Jody and your whole family.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Huge amount of love to all of you guys out there. We we love you guys. And we think of them all the time. All the time. Yeah.
No, I won't. Yeah.
Yeah. So wonderful to hear that that's what it makes you think of. That's really cool. All right. Well, how you guys doing out there? Everybody okay? Having a good time?
We've got a couple more for you.
Yeah. A few more?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of, so news coming up, basically, if you're in California, Northern California, and you want to come out and see us live, we have a possible show coming up in Niles. We'll see what happens.
It's almost definite.
Almost
yeah.
definite. February 20th. We're going to try to do the full band show in Niles.
Which is a little corner of Fremont.
Yeah. South Bay, the South Bay area.
Bay, and all the more reason to jump on our email list if you're not on it.
Yeah.
But
'Cause
we're going to be
things are changing all
playing.
the time.
It's a small gallery, like an art gallery. So there's limited seating, but we're going to be playing with the full band. Dylan Votto on drums and Bruce Kappen on many instruments. He plays pedal steel like a master, and it's just gorgeous. He's also playing keyboards, electric guitar, mandolin. I'm missing something. He plays electric bass on something. There's probably something I'm missing.
Yeah.
But
He plays drums too.
he does play little
plays
drums. Yeah.
percussion.
So it's going to be a great show next month.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be kind of a unique experience to get to see us with this full band in a small space.
Yeah.
And so we've
And
got
then the
that.
next night we're doing Sweethearts of the Radio,
Yeah.
which is for KWMR
Yep.
out in Point Reyes. It's going to be
At the Dance Palace.
at the Dance
Yep.
Palace at Point Reyes Station, and we're sharing the bill with an amazing couple of heroes of ours. Lori Lewis and Nina Gerber will be there too.
Amanda says, so excited to see you.
Oh, cool. Hey, Amanda.
Yay!
Yeah, so that's going to be a
So-
really fun duo show.
That's so exciting to do
Two
that with
duos.
them. Yeah, 2 duos, duo night.
I won't be surprised if Nina jumps up on a song with us that
Yeah,
night.
could happen.
Could happen. So
She has done it before.
Yeah.
Also, this is a fundraiser for KWMR. This is a community radio station. Again, independent artists. We rely heavily on community radio stations to help us get the word out about shows and
Play our music. Yeah.
and let people know that we exist.
Yeah.
So, and KWMR is one of our favorites. So
Yeah.
hopefully February 22nd, come on out. 23rd of February, the next day, we are going to be with the full band again up in Georgetown, California, up in the foothills. All this stuff is on our website.
Yeah.
So go on our website to find out all the details and buy tickets and whatever
Yeah.
else you want to find out.
We have a San Francisco show coming up in a couple months with the full band, also in a small space.
That hasn't been announced yet, but because you're
But-
with us tonight,
yeah.
we can tell you March 21st, it's a Friday night. Please come out. San Francisco is
The Lost Church.
The Lost Church is where we're going to be in North Beach, and it is their
Yeah.
newer space, I guess.
Yep.
We played their older space in San Francisco, but that's going to be also with the full band.
Yeah.
So you guys should
So
come
anyway,
out.
there's things in the works.
Yeah.
And it's these shows are so much fun playing with this full band, and even the duo shows. You know, it's always wonderful to see you all out there with us. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We're making the rounds.
Peter Creeder says,
Oh my God, Peter.
come to SoCal.
Yeah, we got
Peter, we are working on
gotta-
that, and I might as well say this as we're talking about getting on the road. One of the biggest ways that we'll be able to get back out on the road, not just playing venues, but is house concerts. So oftentimes, if we have a tour set up, or we're starting to get a tour set up, having folks who might be interested in, and I'm not saying this to you, Peter, necessarily, but just in general,
Putting you on the spot.
house concerts are such a great way, one, to see a concert, and two, to for us artists on the road to be able to have like an attentive, built-in audience. We get to connect to that audience. It's like this, but you're actually in the room with us.
Yeah.
So
More than 2 people.
there's more
Yeah.
than, yeah. So anyway, Peter, we're doing our best to get down to SoCal. We've got some feelers out, and
We'll let you know for
we'll
sure.
let you know.
Get
It's
on
been too long.
our
Yeah.
newsletter.
He's there.
Sign it up. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
It
go.
know.
says maybe I need to open the door at the Costa Mesa Playhouse.
Oh,
That
wow.
is a great idea. We have played at theaters, and with our connection
Yeah.
to live theater, Peter, we should talk, because
That sounds awesome.
It would be a totally a reason to come down
Yeah.
for us.
We
so.
have a lot of friends down in LA.
Yeah.
We'd love to see you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says keep us in mind, please, if you come to
Oh, and
SoCal.
Borsica.
Corsica, you're never not in our mind.
Yeah.
We had such a lovely time doing your house concert. We'd love to do it again. That'd be great. All right. Twelve string is getting tuned up here. Cool.
All right. Well, let's play a few more, and
Yeah.
it seems like a good song to play in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Cold as New Year's Eve, trembling in my sleeves. Now you're gone and I've slipped out of gear. I'll get by some way, but until that day, can't we just pretend that I'm not here? I can't tell if I'm well. Maybe I'm just dressing for the show. Oh, I'm always finding signs, tracing back on lines. This ghost light has been shining now for years. I can't get near the ground. The silence has a sound. What's with all this ringing in my ears? I can't tell if I'm well. Maybe I'm just dressing for the show. I can't tell if I'm well. Maybe I'm just dressing for the show. Well, I don't know. Fresh as New Year's Day, I got 1,000 things to weigh. Yeah, but maybe I need a different point of view. I've mixed my tears with ink. It's maybe on the brink of a breakdown and a revelation too. I can't tell if I'm well. Maybe I'm just dressing for the show. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Little pop tune. Little pop tune full of self-doubt and self-loathing.
All right. Well, we've got a couple more for you, and this one is one that we didn't write, and it felt like it's one we've played a lot, but it just seems to have some resonance this evening. Before whatever is to come, starting tomorrow. But again, we don't need to talk about that.
No,
But
we're all part of a larger story too.
in the spirit of searching and standing on uncertain ground or shaky ground and not sure how to take the first steps
Yeah.
and discovery. Paul Simon wrote
Yeah,
this.
and sort of discovering your own country and yeah.
All right.
Let us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together. I've got some real estate here in my bag. So we bought a pack of cigarettes and Mrs. Wagner pies and walked off to look for America. Kathy, I said as we boarded a Greyhound in Pittsburgh, Michigan seems like a dream to me now. It took me 4 days to hitchhike from Saginaw. I've come to look for America. Laughing on the bus, playing games with the faces. She said the man in the gabardine suit was a spy. I said, be careful, his bow tie is really a camera. Toss me a cigarette, I think there's one in my raincoat. We smoked the last one an hour ago. So I looked at the scenery. She read her magazine, and the moon rose over an open field. Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. Well, I'm empty and aching, and I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. All come to look for America.
Oh, you want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more. And thank you guys so much for being here with us tonight. We plan to do some more of these. Yeah. Oh, that's just the wrong guitar.
There's so many to choose from.
I know. So we hope you'll come back the next time we do this.
I want to thank both my parents, Lloyd and Peg, for being willing to always come across and hang out with us and do these shows with us. It really makes it a lot of fun to have them here, and it's just been a really cool thing that we get to do together ever since we started doing this back in the pandemic. So thanks, you guys. Thanks for being willing to take part.
Peg, did anyone sneak in that we should say hi to?
No, you're doing pretty good.
Okay, good.
I think I got everybody. Oh, Ruthie popped in. Ruthie,
Oh,
sorry.
Hey,
Hi, Ruthie.
Ruthie. Love to you, Ruthie.
And Gwen Anderson.
And
oh,
Gwen.
Cool. Hi, Gwen.
It's flat. Or sharp. Something's wrong with that. No? Well, I just want to close the night by saying, I know we've lost a lot of people this year, and I know a lot of other people have lost a lot of people, and I just want to say that this song is a real comfort to me in that way, because it reminds us that the good people, the people who really give us a lot of love and a lot of comfort and a lot of friendship during the time we get to spend together, it doesn't go away. It stays. It's actually with us for the rest of our lives. And I want to just mention my teacher, Dave Burmester, who we lost this last week, who was a huge influence on my life. And I would not be the same person I am today. But for him, he was a big influence on encouraging me to embrace my creative side and, do what I love and follow my passion. And for better or for worse, that's what I've done. And I'm really grateful to Dave for everything he gave, not only me, but everybody that he came across, students and non-students alike. So lots of love to the Burmesters, and this is going to be a song called Little Light.
I'm a lonely little light shimmering in the middle of the sea. I don't mind the waves, and lonely's just a little part of me. I'm a ghostly little light hovering in the center of the stage. I've played all the roles, but never learned to act my age. All is song. All is song. I'm a quiet little seed waiting in a little piece of ground. Far as I can tell, light is just another kind of sound. I'm a sliver of a stone swinging in circles in the sky.
don't mind the heights, the billion little lights, and all is song. All is song. I'm a lonely little light reflecting in the middle of the sea. I don't mind the dark's what made a light of me. All is song. All is song.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. You really, truly do make this circle feel complete. So thanks for joining us. And we'll be doing this again. We'll let you know via the usual ways. And we hope
email list.
The email list, especially the email list.
The newsletter.
The newsletter. And
Yeah.
in the meantime, we hope this sends you off into the week with a little bit of fortitude and some joy to spread around as we are all able to do. And be good to yourselves and each other, and we'll do our best to do the same.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thanks so much, you guys.
All
We
right.
love you.
Love ya.
Till next time.
Mwah. I'm a lonely little light shimmering in the middle of the sea. I don't mind the waves, lonely's just a little part of me. I'm a ghostly little light hovering in the center of the stage. I've played all the roles, but never learned to act my age.